Hey everybody, it's Lynn here from A Bit of Birdsong. I was going to pull all of this stuff off of the top of the Mod Podge bottle. It's where it's dried and it's making the opening kind of smaller, but I thought this has to be filmed. It's so satisfying. I love this kind of thing. Look at that. It's made this complete ring and almost like an outline on the inside of the container. I wonder if I could use that for something. That's kind of cool. And once it dries, it's dry on the top, but it's still a little wet on the inside. And then, yeah, I'm probably not gonna, well, I don't know. Oh, look at that. It is all the way around the inside of the, is that strange? You know what? It's like a cyst. It's like a cyst wall on Pimple Popper. Y'all, some of y'all are probably grossed out. That's just crazy. I've never seen it do that. It's the complete lining of the inside of the Mod Podge bottle. That's just crazy. I guess I'll throw that away. Or, oh my goodness, I'm having all these ideas. I wonder, what do I have? Oh, now that I'm over here, okay, I'm glad this happened. This is serendipitous. Let's put that here. I think I will just lay it down on this piece of paper. I was going to use this piece of paper for something else, but why don't we turn this into the, oh my goodness, it looks like some sort of animal. It looks a little bit like a giraffe right here. I don't know, that's just strange. You know, I have this idea for the fiber journal. It's just gonna be so much fiber and texture. Well, let's just put that to the side. Let me wipe my hands off. What I had actually planned to do before that happened is to put down a layer of Mod Podge. I really need like a new brush or something. It's so hard to clean a Mod Podge brush. Like if you use one just for that. None of those are. Let's see if I have another old brush that I can use. I guess we'll use this one. I have to wash it out good. I kind of ruined the last one. I want to put this butterfly on the page. That's what this is all about. That's a pretty napkin. Jay, you might have sent this to me. I don't remember right offhand, but I thought this would be pretty just to put the whole butterfly on something and try to do a really good job. You know, keep it flat because I can be on the messy side. And then once I pulled this paper out for the Mod Podge thing, I thought the butterfly would be prettier on the paper with words anyway. There, so we'll put that to the side and let it dry also. I bought some really pretty roses yesterday, and I want to hang these up in the workshop to dry. I do use rose petals for when I make paper. That one kind of broke. I wonder if I can get it to stay in here somehow. This is pretty simple to do. I don't do this professionally, that's for sure. I don't know if there's a certain way to do this other than just wrapping some cord, like a hemp or a twine, just some sort of heavy cord. Let's see, I usually leave kind of a long piece hanging off so that I can tie it and then have something to hang it with. You have to get it pretty tight because as the stems dry, they're gonna lose some of their bulk. So let's just see if we can tie this up. Make sure it stays tight. That's good. And then this long piece, I usually just put a little loop in the end by tying a knot like that. And I leave it big enough to hang on, you know, whatever drying rack I have or whatever. And I just ended up hanging these on this loop on this old shelf. Why is that turned around that way? Oh, that's a little paper heart. And then there's lots of drying and dried flowers in here back in the corner. And I do use them. I've got more paper drying this morning. I keep this table out here for papers to dry. Everything on this table is dry. I have a piece outside, so it's not messing up the picture at all. Just getting some ideas together for a journal. I have to go to work in a little bit, but I saw something happen with some ink I was playing with earlier, and it made me want to try something. So this is just white acrylic paint. I want to cover this page with it because this is a heavy, like a watercolor paper or mixed media. It's very heavy, is the point. And let's just put this all over the page. This is my recent art journal. I called it an everything journal because it does have all kinds of stuff in it. I sort of combine my art journals and junk journals, although I do really like to make themed art journals where there are no notes, diary entries, things like that. I love a dedicated art journal. But this one's got everything in it. It's different styles, art, journaling, glue book, and also all sorts of colors and styles. So let's just get this page covered in this white paint. And then I think what I want to do is trying to remember the order that I used things in earlier. That's raw sienna. I think I had a little bit of burnt umber. This is very concentrated. It probably needs water, but I just want to see if I can recreate something. Well, I'm recreating and adding to, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I don't know if I should put this directly on this page. I'm tempted to just do this. Let's see what happens. We can always paint over this if it ruins it. Okay. Let me wipe this off because I don't want to get white paint in my India ink. Now this is definitely more than I bargained for right here. So let's just add some water. It's one of those days where I just don't really know what I want to do, and I'm just playing with different paints and pencils and stamps just to see what happens. Do y'all have days like that? This is not exactly the look that I was going for. Well, it's not the look. And on this, see, it's going to run down into the book. I'm okay with that. Let's pull some of that up. What is it missing? How dark is this? This is the decayed. But I think that was kind of a... It's very dark, isn't it? Oh, it's pretty on there, though. Oh, let's see real quick. What do I have that I could use? Yeah, this is still not, it's not exactly what I want. I wonder if some just plain water would help the situation. Paint is definitely still too wet for this. So let's we're not giving up at all. It's just layers and layers of grunge, different colors. I don't know. I think after this dries, I will be able to do more to it. You know, keep adding to it. All right, I will stop on that for now. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if you ever have moods like that. I have nothing in mind. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do something. Everything I pick up, I put it back down, and I had that like a pretty color turn up. I don't even know where it went. It's on a piece of paper out here. It was very grungy, and it just inspired me to see what happened with this. So I've enjoyed just playing with, what is it? We've got some Distress spray, the Distress Mica Stain from Ranger, very cheap white acrylic paint. Sprayed some water. We've got India ink and a drawing pencil. And I will probably come back to this later and add more color. Yeah, it's calling out for something. I don't know what yet. All right, I hope everyone has a good day. Bye for now.